Hey, it's Lowery Smith of the CommanderSmiths here with Searching for the Spotlight, the Beamtown Bullies, Part 2. Part 1, my audio kind of went out, so I'm going to just keep on working on this. Down to 82-ish, probably just added 3, 4, 5, 6, added 80, so 86 cards. Trying to get this down to 61, and I should be able to do that. We'll see if it's just kind of a weird combo deck. Leaning heavily on collecting cards from EDH Rec. It really helped everything kind of run smoothly. But we'll see how invested I get into the deck, if that makes sense. Like it went a lot quicker to find cards because I think it helped focus really quick instead of because normally I start out with like 200, 240 cards, and this I start out with like 120. So I think it really helped me like focus at the beginning of what I wanted to end up doing. Um, and you can choose to do that or not do that. But this one I just allowed to kind of let it run, let it do it. And and the hope is that the deck kind of runs smoothly. There's a lot of graveyard tutors, and so we'll see if that ends up helping, hurting. I don't know. I don't know how this deck is going to run. It feels like I don't have any removal at this point, but all right, let's we're going to go through. It doesn't look like anybody else is jumping on. I had a couple people before this, but it is what it is. All right. But yeah, down to like 86 cards. This should be fine. Yeah. Boo. Big fart noise. All right, let's look at this curve, see how we're doing. Um, we'll try and do there. 1, 2, 3. Oop. Let's see here. 3, 2. Does that fit? 4. Yep. Twos. And so a little bit of the hope, normally this is probably turn those into instances or sorceries or something, but right now let's play around with it. All right, that's big stuff there. 4, 5, 6. We got that. So the hope, let's see here. All right. The hope is, yeah, some of this stuff is pretty cheap, but you just can't cast them. Like they're bad for you. So it is what it is. 5. And that's fine. It is, like I said, it is what it is. I don't know if it's better or worse at this point. You just got to look and see what needs to get cut. 2, that's 0. 1, 1, 1. 2, 3s. And one big thing, the reason I like 2 mana ramp, so something like Sakura Tribuilder, Lore, Visits, Farseek, Growth, those are all going to help me get to Beamtown Bullies like as fast as possible. Not sure if that's even what I want to be doing here, because you probably want a couple of cards in your graveyard to make sure that Beamtown Bullies are working to their fullest extent. But we'll see if that works. We'll see if that works. Yeah. Maybe I don't need to worry about it. Not sure why no one else figured out that you started a new video. They probably all just went to bed. That's probably what happened. That's fine. All right. Plenty in the one spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe we. Do I care? Do I care about counter spells? Do I do deflecting SWAT and some of those other protection spells over? I don't know. I don't really have spots for them. That makes sense. That makes sense. I just put these in, and I think I want to cut them. That's weird. Let's just cut them. All right. All right. All gas, no brakes. That's what the deck is starting to feel like a little bit. Quest for Renewal is untapping. Mage-Right Stone. Bloodthirsty Blade. Dockside. Arcane Signet. Scored Tri-Builder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes sense. Are Spell Shapers good enough? All right. I think that's probably slow. I mean, it's 4 mana, discard a card, put a land into play. It's not that good. Hermit Druid is solid. Library, Survival, Thrill, Catharic. Fauna Shaman's probably too slow compared to all the other cards that I'm playing here. Unmarked Grave, Sinister Starfish. Lacking in comparison. Who needs interaction? Make your opponents have it. Yeah, I mean I agree. That's normally how I do play. But I want a couple of pieces of removal. Like Beast Within and Chaos Warp just cover a lot of bases just in case. And some of the creatures in here too just are removal as well. I like that. I think I got to cut this. Canopy Cover, Alpha Authority. I think I just got to cut those. Swiftfoot Boots, Key to the City. Makes sense. Greaves, Call the Bloodline. I'm okay with that too. I wonder. Give me a second. Again, going with. Maybe. Maybe something like that works. So let's talk about that one real quick. All right. Land of War Mentor is green, tap, discard a card, put a 1/1 green elf druid creature token name Land of War Elves into play, taps for green, discards me a card. I think that's kind of cool. I think we could do that. All right. All right. Hermit Druid doing in your deck. Is there enough graveyard synergy? Isn't that Bullies pulls from the graveyard, so the more I can fill it up, the better, I think. Yeah. Okay. You'll be dead before you draw it, Renchai. Oh, later, and you'll be super pissed. Fine. How about this? Let me get Vault's Trickery. Let me get Trickery here. All right. Let's go digging for it. I'm sure I have it somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. I'll play the foil one. Huh? That'll help me protect. We can get rid of. That better? Feeling better? Look at Adam. I was kind of confused on what was going like. Oh boy. All right, I can win on turn 3 with this deck. Would you play against this? I did it twice to him already. I mean, it's true. It's true. He got me. You did win turn 3 with Prosh. All right, call the bloodline. I'm cool with that. I already cut. Okay, let's go through this a little bit more. Tibult's Trickery is probably the right thing. Maybe I want to play like Avoid Fate. Oh, that's just instances though, in auras. Okay. Ramp. Okay. We're good there. Move on to 3. All right. Untapping Thousand Year Elixir, Royal Assassin, Chaos Warp. Let's Beast Within next to each other. Wood Elves, Fairhaven Elf, Frozen Restorer. I think that's probably too fat. I think we just cut that. Electric Relevant, Seize the Spoils makes sense. Angie Falcon Wrath, I kind of like that there too. Necropotent still makes sense. Filling up the hand. Even Blade Reaper, Negator, Plague Reaver, Skelemental probably doesn't make it. It's nice. I think it's cute. It probably doesn't make it though. And those two make it, I think. All right. And the fours, Gerard's Orders, Twilight Prophet makes some sense when it comes to these fats. I can do some major. I don't have anything to really set the top other than top. All right, let's get get rid of Prophet. I don't know where to put Prophet. I've been trying to do it forever. I love the card, but it's just not doing enough. Violent Tumor, Avarice Dragon, yeah, because that helps too. If I'm just running out of cards, I can just cast it. So draw two. All right, Inverter of Truth, Bronze Bombshell. Oh, do you know what I wanted to get? All right, this sounds. I want to get Lava Hounds in here too, because instead of Bombshell is dealing 4 damage, 4/4 attack. Eater of Days, Hunted Wampus. I think Hunted Wampus is just gonna be backfire. Just gonna backfire. I don't want that anymore. Monster Manual, I think also should probably go. Like if I could grab any creature, I'd be happy. But I don't. Well, that might turn into like a Piper. Elvish Piper might work. Just because I'm untapping stuff anyway. What are we talking about? Did my arm? Oh, okay. We're talking to Adam now. I get it. You're all distracting. All right. Seedborn Muse, Whisperer, Lich, Eye Tyrant, Leveler. I probably don't even care about this. 5/5. Whenever you attack a player, tap target creature that player controls and goad it. I'd be able to, whenever an opponent attacks another one of your opponents and your attacking player. Yeah, actually, that makes a ton of sense here. Tapping, goading, all sorts of cool stuff. All right, those two make sense. Look at this top end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of like the Eldrazi, especially because they're all foil. Hey, Alex. Is Alex here? Come on. Okay. I was able to get rid of some cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 1, plus 2, 12, 11. Got rid of 11, so that means we're at like 70, 74? Is that what we're at? We just need to cut more. Let's see here. That 2, I mean, the curve doesn't seem too bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 28, 9, 40, 41. $75. $75. We have 75, so we have 14 to cut. This is fairly doable, I would say. cut out the bat making thing and put in Conrad, but that bad thing might be really good in here. Yeah, so I think with Conrad, I think 1 damage just isn't gonna do anything or, like, enough over the game because this might be too quick, if that makes sense. You can run a mana base for a low curve since you're putting things in the yard and not casting a bunch. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think I can run lower than 38 in this deck. I am hesitant. Maybe it's better to um add the elves back in. Maybe it's just better to add the elves back in just with more ramp. So that brings us up to 77, but then maybe we don't. Let's aim for 60 or let's aim for 36 land. Just and then I can thin it out from there. I think that's something that we can think about. So um we're cool with like 63, so we have 11 to cut at this point. Um I cut plenty of ramp. I think we got to go back to what is what now. All right. That'll be ramp, removal, draw. I think we'll use that as a different draw thing because that's just not putting anything into the hand, but it's allowing me to search for stuff. Protection. This is untapping. That's protection. This is creature. Protection, protection, protection. That's a draw discard. Draw discard. That's technically that, but put something in the hand too. Draw. Consider that ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. We'll consider that ramp. Oh yeah. Untap, untap. Token, untap. This is removal, removal. It's player removal. Draw. Drawing. Removal, ramp, ramp. This card is kind of removal. It's player removal. That's life loss. I'm going to say that's removal. That's tokens. Tokens. This is draw. Player removal. Tapping. That's graveyard. That's drawing. A little bit there. That's just kind of removal. Removal. And then just big creatures. 2 permanents they control. That's removal. That can be removal. That can be removal. That can be removal. And then these are just 2 big 11/11 and an 8/9. This can draw. I think I'm willing to cut those 2. Maybe that's something. 35. Stop trying to have me cut lands. All right, what did I just say? I just cut 2. All right. We just need to cut 11. 10, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I definitely don't want to cut anything more from the ramp. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Probably want to keep that around for a little bit, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, loose, but it's removal. Like people are gonna block a 9/9 on Annihilator 3. And that'll just start killing their stuff too. Bloodthirsty Blade makes a bit of sense with that. Greaves and Boots makes sense. Deflecting SWAT into Bolt's Trickery. Maybe Key to the City just doesn't matter. That is a third one. All right, let's look at the untappers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are individuals. 1, 2, 3. This one at least adds mana. Target creature that has an activated ability. I think I cut Vitalize because it's still a one shot. I'd rather have the repetitiveness to be able to do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Creature, creature, creature. That's losing life. I'm down with it. I like all three of those make sense in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are, let's see here. Astra, the Endless Web. Tormod, the Desecrator. So creating 2/2s that can't block right off the bat. And it's at 4. I'll cut Tormod. He's a 4/2. I wish he could block. I wish they could block. Okay. I'm relatively happy with those three. And then we'll look at the tutors. 4, 5, 6. I like this because that can tap on tap and all that kind of stuff. This is just an ETB and can block for days. Death Touch. Buried Alive, Entomb, Unmarked Grave. Those make sense. 2 creature cards, reveal them, put one into your hand and the other into the graveyard, then shuffle. Yeah, I mean that all makes sense too. All right, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 more cuts. Man, that ain't too bad. That is not too bad. Let's see here. And maybe I'm thinking too much. Let's cut these 3. 7, 6, 5, 4. I think I have plenty of ways to get creatures into the graveyard, which again probably means let's cut Llanowar Mentor, but let's bring those. So 6. Let's bring our creatures back though. 15, 14, 15, 16, 17. 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. That probably feels better in this deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 and 17. All right, 34. That's half the deck right there. Removal seems, maybe I don't need to worry about removal. Like we were talking, like that's everything removal. That player is just gone. Same thing. Discarding their hand, along with Null Spine Dragon, discarding their hand. Everything removal, creature, whatever. So yeah. Got a couple of cool Eldrazi's. Might have to look at the other Eldrazi too. There's like a big one. What's up, AJ? I mean, I don't think I could tell that joke on here. Just kidding. All right, I take my wife to Beamtown every now and then. You just call me bully. Due to my crippling insecurities. Oh, ouch. But since you're here, I appreciate you, AJ. I don't want relationship. I just want bang, bang, bang. I don't want to know your name. I just want bang, bang, bang. 14, 15, 16. Like, maybe those two need to go away. Like, the discarding doesn't really matter. There's other cards out there I could have used. Yeah. All right. 8-7. And maybe we just got to cut to Bolt's Trickery, Bloodthirsty Blade. Hmm. Let's see here. 1,000-year elixir. Yeah, that age white stone. Quest for live. Unmarked grave. Violent tumor is probably the worst. Enters the battlefield. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle. I'd probably rather have the tapping and instant speed. 4/4. That's a lot. That's a couple. Yeah, probably violent tumor. Out of 5. You're the man, AJ. You're my man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 17, 19, 20, 30, 31, 30, 40, 40, 66. All right. So we want to cut, what did I say? 63. So 3. We have 3 cuts left. 3. Hey, you know what? I made a 60 card casual flanking deck back in the day. Umbral Mantle? I did not do that. Is that worth it in here? Is that worth it? That's a decent question. 3 cards. I have 3 cards. Why are you? Yeah, I mean, that's the question, right? Is it just like I'm casting cards to put creatures in the graveyard and bullies taps, and that's it. That's all I'm doing in here. I do not have Umbral Mantle. So you're not missing it. It's probably a good one to put in there. Let's say that. It's probably a good one. It's um it's probably slow, if that makes sense. Um Man, 3 cuts is the goddamn quickest deck ever. Where are we at? We're at 27 minutes. All right. Um I don't even know which way is best to just did. I mean, we can do creatures. I'm going to be pretty creature heavy, I think. Enchantment, creature, sorceries. Creature. So I mean, honestly, this is going a lot faster in comparison to like when I normally build a deck. And so like if we're going to try and compare this to like what I normally do versus like using EDH rec, I would say this is much quicker, much simpler. Like it definitely already gave me like a direction I wanted to take the deck. And that's probably how I wanted to go anyway. And so maybe it's just like self-fulfilling prophecies and stuff like that. But question would end up being um I'm gonna take out Street Wraith. 2 um is how much is that like yes, that like is it calling to me because that's what I saw, or is it calling to me because that's what I wanted to do? And I don't think you should be like judging people for going the route of what EDH Rec does. Like that, if that's the way that it is, some people don't have the cards, and it's easier to be able to look up what they want or what happens to make a deck work. Uh, and for me, it just like saved me a ton of time. I'll admit that it saved me a ton of time. The question ends up being is like, is it a functional deck? I think so far. I there's some cards in there that I didn't see, like Survival of the Fittest, but most people don't run that. They don't have that. So I understand that too. Um, Manifold. I don't want Manifold. Wait, I don't think that fits in this deck. I don't think it fits at all. All right. So we have, we're pretty high in creatures. That makes sense to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we cut Bloodthirsty Blade. That'll be one card left to cut. Then I'll probably just start doing lands. I mean, we're doing all right here on time. We're hour and a half total. I don't know if people are going to start going to bed here, but yeah. Okay. So hockey, like you're relatively new within, a year of starting, and it gives you a good starting point for ideas and stuff like that. I think it gives you options and branching off into something that you want on your own too. Um, there's so many cards out there. I don't fault people for using EDH Rec because there's so many cards out there. It's hard to know them all, and it's hard to. I wouldn't be able to find a lot of these bad cards like that were commons and uncommons at the beginning. I wouldn't have known that, and I know a lot of cards. Something I'm trying to find the example. Higher Giant. That I wouldn't have been able to find that, and so I think it's worth it. Or Jagged Poppet. I wouldn't have remembered that. Um, so there's plenty of cards that I think can help people find stuff to move forward on a deck and go, "Oh, that does entice me into playing it." I don't blame them at all for doing that. Now, I think if you're doing it, I think it can pull you in ways where where you feel like you need to go. I think that's that pressure thing that people need to deal with, and that's on their own. But you can, if you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to play this unless I have this card," like you can find replacements for a lot of different cards. I don't know. I don't know how Adam makes decks. So, but it's it's fine. You know what I mean? All right. I don't have a problem so far. All right. Probably gonna hate Default's Trickery. All right. It's probably gonna be in the creature section. There's just so much more to be able to do. Maybe. We could probably take out one of these creatures. Hmm. All right. All right. Let's go for Elvish Mystic. Cut that. We should be at 63. Then I can start just building lands. 2, 3. 30. 30. All right, 63. So we're gonna want 36 lands. Doesn't use tutors. He made them his commander. Yeah, Magda. Magda. I know the name of the card. I just don't know what it does. No, I just don't know what it is. Oh. All right. All right. Hey, this deck, I want to maybe run it. Like I said, I'm gonna grab the lands really quick. I don't have them all together. Uh, but I have a handful. So we'll go Zeotoros. And then we'll use swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I oftentimes just use 12 basics. That's kind of the route that I like going. Then we'll just go through. You're gonna watch me go dig for lands. And kind of just go through what I normally do. All right, command tower we can use. Ash Barrens we can use. I like that one. I don't think there's anything that's really like on theme or anything here. I should be looking for exotic. There's no, yeah. Nykthos, Reflecting Pool. Mm-hmm. Oh, yep, that'd be a good one. I need to get to the one that discards as well. Let's see here. Turn your turn. And mirror pool. There we go. We want Gaia Reach Sanitarium here. We got a lot of draw discard effects, so we'll run with that. Let's see here. Wander's Enclave probably helps. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. I got plenty. Okay. Let's see here. I don't use War Room in 3-color decks. 1 and 2, yeah. Not 3. It's a little spendy. All creatures he or she owns. I don't have any sack outlets though. All right, blue can go away. I don't think I'm going to use Gaia's Cradle in here. I'm not going to have a lot of creatures personally. And so Keep might be worth it. Being able to make those tokens since I cut a bunch of those token makers. Keep is probably the better version of what I want to have happen. Bellcut. Let's see here. All right. Vivid. It goes away. Draw card. Basic swamp you control. Vivid Marsh. Jokebog. Each black creature card. Son of a. All right. We'll move through the 2 colors a bit. All right. So I like temples. So I'll play temples, but they might get cut here since I'm going short. Actually, a little bit of the question ends up being, let me get my proxies. let's go through the proxies first, so I'm not double pulling or anything. Let's see here. All right. Get the shocks. All right. Taiga, Stomping Grounds, Blood Crypt. Maybe Yavimaya. Catacombs. All right, do Badlands. Nope. Badland. Crypt. Overgrown Tomb. Drop Island, Underground Sea. I already have those. Savannahs. For Swamp. There's one. Let's see here. I already got the Badlands. Taiga. Pretty sure I'm just looking for fetches at this point. I already got Verdant. Bloodstained. All right. I got to find a random fetch that will work. Off color. Let's go back to that. We'll probably get just the red one. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7, 20, 29. All right. I grabbed Yavimaya. I don't know if it's good for me. It's just I've been collecting a long time. I've been in deep for goddamn almost 15 years. If I didn't have anything, it'd be silly. Right, there we go. All right. Temple of Malice, we can pull that out. Stencia, no. Let's see here. Grave Cairns. I'll have to see what I'm actually missing. I don't quite remember. Red, blue. Guessic Wolf Run might not be a bad one. I won't use that here though. So what I can do is target creatures. So I can just pay like red, green, tap it, and then one of those big attacking creatures can get trample just in case. Temple. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains trample. Same thing with Skarg. Rage Pits. Carplusen. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I was just mumbling to myself. Can you guys hear me though? And then I'll do Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I was just mumbling along. I'm sorry. Let's use this one too. I want to see what that's like. Proving ground. Oh shit. Do I got 3 of them? That's an accident. All right, let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 24, 35. That's 35. What I really am missing is I normally have Fabled Passage and Prismatic Vista. I would like those to go in, but a little bit of a hurry, so let's just use a proxy of a proxy. Let's just find another blue to delta. All right, that'll work. We're at 36. We got that. I doubt you guys want to sit around and watch me sleeve it, so I'm not going to. We'll just zero this for a little bit and see if we can see what a couple of hands look like. And then we'll go from there. I just want to see what a couple of hands look like, right? Might be ugly. Might be ugly. It's very possible. All right, 30, 36. I'm not going to rubber band it. Come on. But I'm not going to sleeve it up either right now. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. So let's just go through, shuffle it up a little bit. It's not going to be the best shuffling job ever. But let's see if I can draw cards, discard big creature cards, and then cheat them into play under opponent's control. Like, that's the goal of it, right? And so if we can do that relatively easy. The thing is I think this gets pulled out at the end of the night when you want a quick game, when you know, when Mr. Hockey pulls out his Krenko or Chatterfang deck again, and then Adam's playing Yuriko, and I just don't have that deck where it's like, yeah, let's finish this off pretty quick. I just don't have that deck either. And so I need something like that. But I refuse to rubber band it. I'm unwilling to do that. And this isn't going to be 100%. Let's see, should I ruffle shuffle? Let's see here. I do that. Not really bending anything. But it's also probably let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, we got a land. We'll take that. I would take that. I'm not drawing anything, and I'm probably, but forest into elves. And then we'll go. Let's see here. Probably elder. And we'll go get a mountain. Yeah, not the best shuffling. And so, like, at this point, I don't have anything in the graveyard, so I wouldn't be trying to move into Beamtown Bullies. All right, dude, your Hinata deck can hang in high power games. That deck is so good. It was solid. It can. I agree. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's not. I just, all right. That's something that I would want to do right now. All right, so I think we probably Dockside along with just rampant growth. We'll get a swamp this time. We'll just see. Mm-hmm. I haven't hit a single draw discard thing. I got one big creature. What do you mean you just lost $100 in value? Hockey. Whoa, what does that mean? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, I would have gotten 7, so we'll just play a threat out. Boop. It is what it is, and if they kill it, it goes into the graveyard. And that's okay. All right, so let's go with 1, 2, 3 for the Royal Assassin, green for the Elf, and I'd probably try and go like 1, 2, 3 with the Dockside Wheel of Fortune. Draw 7 cards. That would be my guess. I'd probably be out of treasures. Just downside, I've used 4. Then I'm probably going Swamp, Ash Barrens to get a mountain into hand. Oh. I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe. It might have. I don't know how much expensive stuff there is that I can actually move, though, in here either. Again, it's a deck of bad cards. And there's a bunch of ramp there. 1, 2, 3. And probably... All right. Swamp. Is that what I'd want? Maybe not. All right. We'll go red colorless. Tormenting Voice. We'll discard the Farseek to draw 2 cards. Nope. Cheating. Land for turn is Malice. We'll keep that on top. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll be able to play the Tyrant, attack, goad, probably attack, goad. And then it's draw, next turn. Land, the Despotic Scepter. I mean, the deck is moving along. I'm not getting anything into the graveyard. I would have just done Buried Alive. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Beamtown. Bring something in, win the game. That, I mean, probably what would have happened. You just need to be able to get there, right? I don't know. I might have to do more draw. All right. Yeah. The deck will. Do you know what I don't have in here? I don't have my Boulder heavyweights. That card's sick. Although it's scary. It's scary. I'm surprised I don't have that. Give me a second. I don't know. All right, that's something that might have to get added in later. Because I don't. Just might be in other decks. All right. Whatever. We'll be fine with it. That's the black enchantment me and Adam were arguing about from New Capenna. Yes, I think Renshai is right on the description of this deck. It's a combo deck designed as a battle cruiser deck. So there's going to be some tweaking here. Just to get things like kind of really like fast, going fast. Let's see here. Cutting ramp into a bunch and just having a land base, adding discard and just it is a combo deck. Yep. Okay. Can you give me the flavor text on the black enchantment from New Capenna? Acapella. I mean, is it a good one? I can try. All right. I'm gonna try and do like 2 more hands. Oh, shit. I just shuffled in the bullies. 4. And that's why I use different sleeves. All right. 2, 3. I'm done with that, I think. Yep. All right. There's that. And we'll Verdant Catacombs. We want to go get something greenery. Let's see here if I can actually. There we go. Bullies can get pulled. All right. Yeah, I mean, if it's not a good card, I'm not going to be able to. It's too new to be in my brain. I probably haven't used it. I might not even have it yet. So that makes it tough. If I don't own the card, it's pretty tough for me to remember what's going on. Oh, yeah, Protection Racket would be good. And then we did that, and then turn 2 would be a Survival of the Fittest. Draw a card. 3, we go Fairhaven Elf for another land. Just put that forest into play. Yeah, Protection Racket. Wow, who was arguing about it? Oh, you didn't like it, did you, Hockey? And Adam really liked it. I like it too. I think it's pretty solid. It's just kind of funny that they came out with like a better version of it in this set, and it's like $15-20. So, but I like Protection and Racket a lot. That could be something. All right. Draw. Land for turn. I think we'll go 1, 2, 3. And we'll discard the Inverter of Truth to draw a card. I already laid my land. We'll probably put Deep Shadow out. Yeah. Oh, all right. And then next turn. Land. Oh, that's going to end up being dirty. Okay. So what we end up doing is in red, and we will Beamtown, and then Inverter of Truth, essentially knock somebody out. And then we would probably go Beast Within. I don't know how important multiple times. We'll discard a card, draw a card. Discard a card, draw a card. All right. Then we'll draw a card for this turn. We will. Let's bury it alive and just start ending people. Is that what we're doing? 1, 2, 3. And I don't, it'd probably be Leveler. Right? I don't even know which ones I'd get. Probably Hellcarver Demon. Probably. Yeah, the tutors seem pretty important. I might have to go back and get like Jared's orders back in there. Leveler just end the game. And Bronze Bombshell. I'm not untapping a ton. So let's just go with like Pathrazor to start ending the game. Yes, Beamtown has haste. Yeah. So having haste is huge because you gotta wait, but as long as they don't instant speed removal it, you can at least get it off once it hits their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I'd say green, discard Bane of Balaged, and put a Ebon Reaper into my hand, and then we will discard the Ebon Reaper to get 1, 2, 3. Probably just like and this is probably all at like an end of turn thing. Maybe Artisan of Kozilek into hand. And so, yeah, Survival of Fittest, probably doing that at end of turn. I've probably killed somebody with Leveler. Somebody's getting pretty close with dying from the Inverter of Truth. And then here, the problem ends up being is when somebody is in trouble. Oof. I forgot Eater of Days. Must have missed that. 9-1. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost to the 9. Let's Angie, discard, draw a card. Land, 9. Artisan. Get a Pathrazor. Beamtown. The Reaper. They attack me. They lose half their life. I can easily block. It kills it. Then next turn attacking. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I kind of like it. I'm gonna have to probably find. I think it's really important to find those cards that put creatures from the live, like the Entomb effects. Because I'm just not seeing like the draw discards at all, and maybe that changes when I can shuffle a little bit better too. But yeah, just that Angie Falcon Wrath helped a ton, and so I liked it. I don't know if I'm gonna need those untappers. What? Because really, it's just like I wonder if what I should be thinking about is maybe dig a little bit deeper on those like common on Eldrazi, because I know there's at least 2 more that I wouldn't mind from like Rise of Eldrazi. Let's see here. What's up, Cole? Thanks for joining. Adam should team up. This and Bruvac. They'll teach Kill a Smith first, people. Yeah. Bruvac in this would be super helpful. He would not appreciate. I'd probably mill him out with Leveler first. So he probably would not like that. But he's taking apart Bruvac. He's going to be working on turning it into the captain from Pirates of the Caribbean with the squid face stuff. So that is what he plans on doing with his Brewvac deck. He's gonna transform that. Next week I'm probably gonna be working on Umbrus a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll see if it flows. But that second time that flow was not bad. Like I didn't dislike it. Okay. I'm all right with it because we got the draw spell. All right. Command Tower. Mountain. Tormenting Voice. We will discard a card to draw 2 cards. All right. Let's see here. There's 3. We'll just call a Chaos Warp. Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ain't much to do. And we will Swamp, Doom Whisper, pay 2, bin, pay 2, bin, pay 2, bin. Just losing a ton of life. I'd be doing this right before my turn. Bin, whew, brutal. Bin, bin, bin. I'd probably be happy there, but I probably just took 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, I would have just taken 18 damage or life to get to that point. Woof. I don't really want to search or anything. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. Beamtown. Plague Reaver. I think Negator probably can get cut or changed into something. Because if somebody doesn't block, then it's just 5 damage, and who cares? Who cares that happened or whatever? Draw. All right, and there we are. Buried alive into something that's gonna knock somebody out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's interesting. I think it's something kind of new, a little bit different because it is combo-y. It's definitely combo-y. I'm not used to that. And I'll have to look into it a little bit and see if I can change and tweak some things a little bit. So, but for everybody that came out, I appreciate you coming and watching this live. We try and do this on Thursdays and Sundays a little bit. We try and play some games on Wednesdays, and if that happens, then things shift around a little bit. But yeah, CommanderSmiths, hit the like button if you can. Beamtown Bullies. If you have it, let me know how you feel like it plays down in the comments. That'd be great too. Otherwise, I hope you have a good night. Bye.